What's going on, everybody? My name is Brianna LaShawn. You may follow me on TikTok. You may follow me on Instagram, or maybe you're just subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm not really sure, but I have posted 3 videos talking about the reviews from my accountability program, but I haven't taken a chance to explain what the accountability program is on my YouTube channel so that people have a better understanding. I have posted little clips on my Instagram story, but not a more detailed video like this. And since YouTube is more meant for longer videos, I think this is a great opportunity. And just so that I wouldn't forget anything, I have a couple notes right here to reference to, but I've been doing the accountability aspect since I believe around April was when I started. Before then, I was just doing one-on-one sessions with either as a package deal or here and there I would do one-on-one sessions with people. And I noticed that they would come back and they would still have the same habits, although we talked about building better habits. And I did 75 hard earlier this year, as well as I got my own coach this year. I did therapy for the past 2 years. And I just realized how much accountability has changed my life, having that everyday person to be able to talk to and hold me accountable alongside having my own coach. I recommend if you don't have a coach, especially if you're an entrepreneur or you're someone who wants to grow, coaches are a great way to get you there faster because they know something that you don't know. And I'm not saying this for all coaches, just be very wary of who you choose as a coach because, yeah. So to get into the accountability program, it's an everyday thing, but the call that we have in the mornings is only Monday through Friday. And you'll understand what I'm saying as I get further along in this video because we send accountability photos. So in the mornings, what we do is we talk gratitude. So 5 things that you are grateful for and deeply grateful for, not something just scratching the surface, but writing down 5 things that you are grateful for. And then after that, what we do is we do self-image. What I do is help people change their self-image and start incorporating things that they want to improve about themselves, or how do you see yourself, and helping you get there. When you have your goal or you have what you want to obtain, and if you don't have that, that's a whole nother conversation that we're going to have. What is the gap between where you are and where you want to be? What characteristics is that? Because obviously if you had those characteristics already, you would be where you want to be. So after that, what we do is we talk tasks of the day. And this is different. It varies from person to person. Sometimes these are tasks. If you're an entrepreneur, hey, I'm going to get this done today to reach my goal. So if you need to knock out tasks for your business, then we'll write that on the list. But what I do is I help you be mindful in those tasks as well. Meditation, cleaning out a drawer that may be messy, because a lot of the times things in our environment are a reflection of how we feel inside. So, hey, how about you think about organizing your closet or folding that laundry that you haven't folded in a while? And I start asking you questions like, how are your relationships with people going? Okay, well, let's do this in your relationship because this will help improve your relationship. So it's different based on your needs as a person. So from there, we go into what we gain from what we read. I can't remember what video I watched or what book I watched because I am huge on personal development. I've been huge on it for a while now. And teaching somebody what you gain from what you read helps it stick longer. A lot of people will read something, and I see this in my clients as well. If they don't write it down, they forget what they read and they have to go back and look at it. Telling somebody what you gained from what you read helps you learn it for yourself and be able to apply it and remember it to keep it in the back of your subconscious, right? And then after that, what we do is a positive experience from your day before. And what this and the gratitude does is it helps you see the positive in your life. So many times we're just looking at what's wrong, what we want, and we don't pay attention to what we already have right in front of us. So that's what that does. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for blessings, right? And then, so we do that in the mornings. That's what our call consists of. The call can range from about 10 to 30 minutes, depending on what your needs is, what I sense with you. I use my intuition with a lot of this stuff to just kind of see how can I help serve you best. Although you can do all of these things on your own, there's something different about having the experience with me, because it's the experience with me, and I can't really explain it. But when you have someone there to help lead and guide you in the right direction along the way, it's completely different, because when you're so up close to yourself, sometimes you can't really see and you don't know everything. I don't know everything, and that's why I have my own coach. So another thing, the accountability photos. Requirement of 45-minute workout every single day. And this, I'm not asking people to break their backs, but what I am asking is for you to walk, for you to go in the pool, for you to do yoga, for you to go to the gym. Maybe you're doing CrossFit. It depends on where you're at in your life as far as your physical abilities, right? And stretching, you can walk and then stretch, and that can be included in your 45 minutes. So another one for the pictures is what you're eating throughout the day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, I want to see all of it. Because if you're eating pizza, burrito tacos, and all of that often, we're not going to get the results that we are looking for during this transformation. So I'm going to be monitoring that. Not that I scold somebody every single time they have a snack that's not the best, but I'm just trying to make sure that you're staying on track. And then also staying away from alcohol and drugs. And then another one is, picture of where you're at in your reading. So when you're finished with your reading, sending me a picture of what page you are on. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you know people aren't lying? Somehow, some way, I attract people that are extremely honest and vulnerable with me. And I think it's because I am a very honest and vulnerable person as well. And there's nothing to hide. Transparency is huge. And from what I've noticed, people feel comfortable with me. So that's pretty cool. And then a lot of people love to send their tasks when they're finished with them. And I think that's awesome, because it's like, yes, you're getting your stuff done. And I just know the confidence that comes with doing what you told yourself that you were going to do. And so from there, I talked about the vulnerability. Vulnerability is huge on this. I'm not here to judge you, because I've been in a place where I didn't have all of these habits in place. And when you're doing it alone, if you're someone that can't afford this program, doing this stuff alone, one at a time, can help you. But I know a lot of people, they try to do this by themselves and they fall off the wagon. They say, I'm gonna start Monday. They start Monday, do it for a couple of days, fall off, or they don't start altogether. And this is for those people that can afford this program, to help them really incorporate this stuff so that they can see the importance of it. And by the time you get done with this program, you are going to have a routine that you are addicted to, because it helps you become the best version of yourself. So that's what this is for. And another one is obvious. I talked about this as well. What I wrote down is coaching and guidance. That's what happens during these calls. Throughout the day, we are in contact with one another. So if you have any questions, you can shoot me questions. A lot of it happens in the mornings. And I just help you get more in tune with yourself, get in tune with your needs. So if you have any questions about the accountability program, you can email me at briannalashan@gmail.com. BriannaLaseann@gmail.com, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And if you can't afford this, but you're like, dang, you know what, I really want to do something like this, what I have been incorporating is when people purchase 1 hour from me or 30 minutes from me, we talk, we get to know each other, I feel your needs, and I try to get you on the right track. And if we don't use all of that time, what I do is say, okay, does this time next week work? I give you a task to do between the day that we talked and the next day. And I'm like, hey, next week, How are you doing? How are things going? Did you complete the task that we talked about? And if we don't use up all that time, we add it on to the next week. I'm all about helping you become the best version of yourself, and I'll be in tune with your needs because I'm in tune with mine. So I'm super excited for anybody that does choose to sign up. I'll put the link in the description. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram, email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.